I've got a new toy! This is Orico's 4K capture device, the IS6. If this works well, you might start seeing some actual 4K footage on this channel. Let's check it out together, after the intro. Orico was nice enough to send me this unit for review. No money was exchanged, but I do get to keep it. Just so you know. After opening the box, we're immediately greeted by the unit itself. It has an HDMI input, but also gives us a USB-C video input. And there's an HDMI output, or pass-through rather, so you can connect the monitor and view the signal in real time. At the other side, we've got an input switch to choose between the HDMI and the USB-C input. A USB-C port to connect to the computer that's gonna do the recording. A microphone input, which I guess could be nice for streamers. An analog line out and an analog line in. An HDCP switch. And a hole for which the purpose isn't clear to me. Next in the box, we'll find a tiny manual, a USB-C cable, and 2 HDMI cables. The video you're watching is rendered at 4K 60 FPS, but to be able to actually record that, I needed to use the ProRes encoder on my MacBook M2, which produces huge files. This 6.7 GB file is just under 1 minute long. It just could not keep up with 4K 60 using any other encoder. So yeah, don't expect a lot of 4K 60 from this channel anytime soon. But even when I'm recording at 25 FPS, it's nice to be able to use refresh rates that are way higher on the source system. It can go up to 60 Hz in 4K and up to a whopping 240 Hz at 1080p. This is what a 4K 60 recording looks like. I heard other reviewers complain about the audio, but it's perfectly fine as you can hear. When I told Orico about that, they told me that the initial batch of these units indeed had audio issues, but that those units had been recalled and the problem is fixed. My unit came directly from an Amazon warehouse, by the way, so this is not some very special review unit. If I would have ordered it from Amazon, I might have gotten this exact same one. On my Mac, the unit just worked. I plugged it in and could use it immediately. On a Windows PC rocking an i5-6500 CPU, this experience was exactly the same, although that PC clearly couldn't handle recording 4K. It saved the whole frame of the SuperTux card benchmark. On my test PC running Linux, using an i5-8500 and an RX 7500 XT GPU, I couldn't select anything above 30 FPS, so that's a bummer. It worked, but the audio was pretty bad. Could be a skill issue. If you have any ideas on how to improve this on Linux, I'd be happy to learn from you. Up until now, I've been using this Magewell DVI Plus unit to capture the video signals from computers I tested. That one can only record up to 1080p 60 FPS, so let's see if there's a difference between the two at that resolution and frame rate. Is a monitor frame rate test? Let's put them side by side. Here's SuperTux card on both capture devices. There's some color differences, but I personally couldn't tell you if one is better than the other. I guess it's mostly personal preference. What do you think? Here's some 80x25 text display from DOS. I'd say both are fine for this as well. That HDCP switch. Does that mean you can record from a protected source? Well, with a switch to the right or closed position, this is what I got from our Blu-ray player. With a switch to the left or open position, I did get an image and could even record this very well-known movie, but there's no sound. Even the HDMI pass-through doesn't get audio from the Blu-ray player. I haven't tried other HDCP sources, but well, at least we know what the switch is for. The unit has an analog audio input, which I don't think I'm ever gonna use, because even this cheap VGA to HDMI converter has an input to simply feed the analog audio into the HDMI signal. It's pretty noisy, but that seems to be the source, as the audio from my phone is perfectly fine. All in all, I'm quite happy with this unit, and I think I'll be using this one for all my captures going forward. Since my camera still only records at 1080p 25 fps, I wouldn't expect this channel to publish 4K videos often, but we're one step closer. If you're interested in this device, you might want to check the video description for a discount code. Either way, I hope you liked this video. Thank you very much for watching. Until next time.